You answer fast. You support everyone. You stay loyal. But slowly, people start ignoring you. This isn't bad luck. It's human psychology. And once you understand this truth, the way you deal with people will completely change. Most people believe respect comes from effort. They believe if they are kind enough, loyal enough, and supportive enough, people will value them. But reality works differently. Human behavior doesn't always reward effort. It often rewards emotional strength. When people feel that you are always available, always forgiving, and always present, your presence becomes normal, and what becomes normal eventually becomes invisible. Psychologists call this value perception. The easier something feels to access, the less valuable it appears in the human mind. That's why people chase things that feel uncertain and ignore things that feel guaranteed. This brings us to the first psychological lesson. Lesson 1. People respect what they can lose. Think about any relationship. The moment someone feels they could lose you, their attention increases, their curiosity grows, their effort returns. But when someone believes you will always stay no matter what, the urgency disappears. Your presence becomes predictable, and predictable things rarely create excitement or respect. This doesn't mean people are cruel. It means human nature responds to value signals, and constant availability sends the wrong signal. Now, the second lesson. Lesson 2. Over-explaining weakens authority. Many people try to solve disrespect by explaining themselves more. They justify their actions. They try to make people understand their intentions. But the more someone explains themselves, the more they appear unsure of their own position. Confidence rarely needs long explanations. True authority is calm and simple. A stoic person doesn't waste energy trying to convince everyone. They let their behavior speak. And silence often creates more respect than endless words. Now, the third lesson. Lesson 3. Emotional control creates power. People trust those who control their emotions, not those who react to everything. When someone becomes angry, desperate, or overly emotional, others sense instability. But when someone remains calm, even in difficult moments, they appear strong. This is why Stoic philosophers valued emotional discipline, because emotional control changes how others perceive you. Let's look at a simple real-life example. Imagine two people in the same situation. Both are treated with disrespect. The first person reacts immediately. They argue, they explain, they try to fix everything. The second person stays calm. They say very little. And if the disrespect continues, they quietly walk away. Which person do you think people respect more? Almost always the second. Because walking away signals something powerful. It signals self-respect. And self-respect is one of the strongest psychological signals humans recognize. The ancient Stoic philosophers understood this long before modern psychology. They believed a person should focus on what they can control, their thoughts, their emotions, their actions, not the opinions of others. When someone disrespected them, they didn't waste energy trying to force respect. Instead, they adjusted their presence. They became less available, less reactive, more focused on their own path. And something interesting happens when you do this. People begin to notice your absence, because absence creates contrast. When you are always present, people stop noticing you. But when your presence becomes rare, it becomes valuable. This is not manipulation. It is simply understanding human nature. The goal is not to make people chase you. The goal is to protect your value. And that begins with boundaries. Stop explaining yourself to everyone. Stop trying to prove your worth. Stop chasing attention. Focus on your goals. Control your emotions. Speak less. Observe more. And when someone repeatedly disrespects you, learn to walk away with calm confidence. Because the strongest message you can send is not anger. It is quiet distance. And the moment people realize they can lose you, their behavior often changes. But even if it doesn't, something more important happens. You gain control over your own life, and that is the real power. So remember this: respect doesn't grow from desperation. It grows from self-control, from boundaries, from quiet strength, and from the courage to walk away from places where your value is ignored. If you want to master psychology, stoicism, and personal power, subscribe to this channel for more.